Hello, and welcome to the President's Workshop, part of the Student Organization Leadership Development Workshop Series. My name is Hope Gerlach, and I'm a graduate assistant in the Student Activities and Organizations Office. Our webinar today will cover the new features of Boiler Link and also the new requirements to be considered a registered student organization at Purdue. So, as I previously mentioned, what is new in Boiler Link? How can Boiler Link benefit you as a student and also you as a leader of the president of a student organization? Well, if you take a quick scan, you'll see all of the unique features Boiler Link has to offer. If you take a look and read through them, we'll go through most of them one by one in the following slides. So, what's new in Boiler Link? The first thing is card swiping attendance. If you are able to make it to an in-person student organization workshop, then you will have noticed that we swiped you in using your Purdue ID one by one when you entered. What's great is that this is available for you. The Student Activities and Organizations Office, located in room 250 of Schliemann Hall, has over 30 card swipes. After September 16th, when your student organization is fully registered, don't worry, we'll go over the requirements later. You'll have access to checking out these card swipes. You can use these card swipes to manage who comes to your events and meetings, and also to reach out to these people who did come to your events and meeting afterwards to stay in touch with them. To effectively use the card swiping system, first you'll need to make an event. Once you have an event, you'll go to Track Attendance within your event page. Next, you'll go to Card ID Entry, and you'll see this screen. If you have the card swipe hooked into the USB of your computer, all that will needed to be in order to keep attendance will be a simple swipe when they walk in. Circles will come up in the card ID slot, and it will say Card ID Accepted. That's how you know you got the student's information. Once your event is over, you can run a report, and we'll let you know who was at your event. Then you'll be able to message them. For example, you can say, "Thanks for coming to our event today. Hope to see you again. How would you rate your experience?" and get some feedback about the event you hosted. The next new feature is the Cocurricular Transcript, and it's my favorite. As you know, Purdue offers an academic transcript. What classes did you take? How well did you do? But I know in my college experience, I learned so much outside of the classroom through involvement. Well, now Boiler Link has the unique feature of tracking this involvement and tracking this learning. This also includes your volunteer experiences. In order to see your co-curricular transcript, you're going to first click on the My Involvement tab at the top of your page. A drop-down menu should show up, and it will say Co-curricular Transcript. You click your co-curricular transcript, and something like this should show up. It should show your involvement of events you've attended, organizations you've been a part of, and volunteer experience. It will also show if you held a leadership position within your event. But don't forget, you do have to be on the roster for the organizations you're a part of in order for it to show up on your involvement history. That's why it's so important for you as a leader to keep your roster up to date. You want all of your members to be able to show that they are a part of your organization on the co-curricular transcript. Messaging is another new feature within Boiler Link. Do you ever use group text messages? Do those keep you up late at night because people just keep replying? One feature that's really great about Boiler Link that gives you access as the president to text message the members of your organization without them texting you back. I really like this feature too. So you can contact your members as long as they're updated on your roster through Boiler Link. If you have your members set their personal preferences to connect their Boiler Link account with their email account, anytime you message them through Boiler Link, it will go to their email address as well. Finally, like I said, you can text your members, but they can't text you back. So you can send reminders. If you feel like you've been flooding your members' inbox recently, just send a quick text message. Also, you can text message and message select members of your group. For example, you can text or email only the exec boards, or maybe only the sophomores. However you'd like to organize and categorize your members is how you'll be able to specifically message them and get a hold of them. Next up is election polling. Did you know that homecoming at Purdue, the polling system is run through BoilerLink? It's very reliable. First, you'll go to your organization's page and click Elections on the left. This screen will pop up, Create Election. You'll give the election a name, a small description, the start date that it's open, and the end date that the election closes, and save it. From there, you'll be able to each member who's running for whatever position they're running for will be able to upload a photo, a short description of why they're qualified, and the members that are voting for the position will be able to see the picture and read the description for each candidate. Then they'll be able to cast their ballot within the time frame that you've left the election open. Your whole election can be done through BoilerLink. Next is service hours. Service hours, also on your organization's page in the left-hand column. If you click service hours, you'll get this screen. It'll show up. Your members can type in the date that they did the service, the description. I volunteered at the Humane Society for duration, 3 hours. And also you can have them supply a verification contact. So they could put the manager of the Humane Society's email, and if you're questioning as to whether or not they really did the service, you could email the verification contact. Each of your members can upload all of their service, and you, as president, can run a report with all of the data showing which members have volunteered for how much. Finally, additional features of BoilerLink including managing your roster, keeping all of your members up to date in one place on BoilerLink with so many additional unique features. Also, we have forms. Say you want to have a pizza party, but you don't know if more members in your organization would be able to come on Friday or Saturday. In some way, forms is kind of like SurveyMonkey. You'll be able to send out a form to them. It can be multiple choice, check all of the above, fill in the blank, ranking. Really, you have over 6 options for how you'd like to format your question. So say you wanted to do multiple choice. You could send the message that says, would you like to have a pizza party on 6 p.m. on Friday or 6 p.m. on Saturday? Send it to all of your members. The members can respond with a simple click and you'll know when to have your pizza party. Another example of how you could use forms is to message all of the people who attended an event that you hosted using the card swipe system. You'll have all of their data already uploaded. You can send them a message that includes a form. The form might say, what was your favorite part of our event? What could we have done to make our event better? With an open-ended response box so that each member who attended your event can type their favorite thing and their least favorite thing, and you'll know how to make your event better next year. Finally, the last really unique feature about BoilerLink is that it's connected with Bozo. Now you get to do one form for event planning forms and travel planning forms through Bozo and SAO, and it's all online. No more running to SAO and then to Bozo and then to see a food prep specialist. It's all right here when you're creating your events. Everything you'll need, one form, all online. Great, now that we've finished talking about BoilerLink, we'll talk about the new requirements to be an active organization at Purdue. The requirements include registering your organization on BoilerLink by September 16th. This includes updating your profile. You must upload a picture, update your current contact information for your organization, and upload your meeting information. Next, you'll make sure your roster is up to date. Remember, you must have at least 5 members to be considered an active organization at Purdue. Also, don't forget to identify positions. You want to make sure all of your exec board positions are up to date so we know who to contact if we have a question or problem. The last requirement to be considered an active organization at Purdue is to complete the 7 organization workshop series. The presidents of each student organization must attend 2 workshops. The first one, the President Series. This one. The second one, a workshop of your choice. Then, treasurers must attend 2 as well. One officer, other than the president and treasurer, must attend 1 workshop. Also, 1 general member must attend 1 workshop. Finally, your organization's advisor must attend the advisor training workshop. Here's a list of all the student organization leadership development workshops we have offered this fall. You should be able to find a webinar on SAO's YouTube page if you'd like more information about any of these workshops. Remember, your organization should be registered before September 16th. BOZO and SAO are now connected online through BoilerLink, as I previously mentioned, so doing this once will share your information with both BOZO and SAO. The Register button is located in two different places. If you search your organization within BoilerLink, there should be a link that says Register this organization right under your organization's name. Also, if you click on your organization to go to your organization's page, at the top, it should say Register this organization as well. If your registration is pending, this registration button will disappear, so don't worry if you can't see it. You'll receive an email from us when your organization has been approved. Don't forget to re-register your organization within 3 weeks of any election or officer changes. Here is some more specific information as to when your organization needs to fill out an event travel activity form online through BoilerLink. It is required for an event that is on or off campus that includes contracts, money, or risk. Remember, risk is a serious thing, and even something as simple as a dunk tank has a lot of risk. Also, an EPF or TPF is required for domestic and international travel. However, it's no longer required for call-outs, organization-only meetings with or without free speakers, merchandise orders with invoices, inductions, dues for memberships, regular organization function expenses, or supplies. As president of your organization, it's important that you take advantage of all the resources Purdue has to offer you. SAO has a huge team that's all here to serve you. Please take note of all the emails and names listed on this page. Feel free to email any of us with questions about BoilerLink, risk management, student organization leadership development, diversity and inclusion initiatives. We do it all. Thank you for listening to this webinar. If you have any questions about the information you've seen or heard, feel free to email Tiara Nibbs or myself at the emails listed below. Thanks for listening.